KHGN. In the booth, Aaron Saenz along with Matthew Cavazos. It's going to be a great season, folks. Thanks for joining us on this live audio broadcast. Cannot show you the video tonight, so we're going to bring you this live audio broadcast now. Matthew Cavazos, big year for Harlingen Cardinals. We said it right before this game, redemption year, question mark.
Yeah, is it a redemption year? Last year they couldn't make it to the playoffs. They were riddled with injuries in the backfield. They ran through 3 quarterbacks last year, had multiple running backs go down. So this is the year that they're going to come in and they're going to try to come out strong, come out with the intensity to make the people in their district fear them.
Cardinal football always wanting to come back stronger than the year before. We talked a little bit about last year, not making the playoffs. A little bit of chip on the shoulder for Harlingen Cardinals. Speaking with Coach Manny Gomez, he knows that are familiar with Bogus Stadium. You know that it gets loud in the house, and it surely will be another night just like that. I'm looking out into the stands right now, folks, and it is packed. Lots of
Yeah, it just went out right at about the, I'd say, half-yard line.
Right there.
And so they're going to bring it out to about the...
I think they're going to place this at the 35-yard line. It looks in this up to Harlingen. They're going to take that penalty, or they're going to have them re-kick. And so I know that they're discussing that on the sideline right now. More than likely, Pioneer defense looks to be coming out onto the field. So it looks like the Cardinals will take the penalty and start with a little bit of a shorter field. Now, Joe Reyna back there to return for the Cardinals, number 6. He's a name that you will probably hear quite a bit tonight. Coach Gomez quoted as saying he is one of the fastest, if not fastest, young men in the district. So out last year for most of the year with an injury, and he is back and ready to go. With 3 wide receivers, he's going to take this. He's going to pass out to Reyna. Reyna at the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 to the 40 now. Down to the 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Joe Reyna. Number 6 for the Cardinals. Gets the first 6 of the night.
And you just talked about him, how he's one of the fastest guys in the valley. He got the ball, made a move. It looked like he didn't even get touched at the beginning. It went about 15 yards deep, and the safety could barely get a hand on him before he got to the end zone.
What a run by Joe Reyna. Speed, folks, speed is what we talked about. Coach Gomez called it. Says he's going to take this. He's going to pass out to Reyna. Going to pass, and it's going to be a 2-point conversion on that swinging gate, and it is good. 2 points on that quick pass to number 2, Damon Cantu, and the Cardinals go up 8 on the Diamondbacks.
And if you're a Cardinals fan, that's the way to start the game right there. 13 seconds in, and you're already up 8-0.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories.
They're going to be depending on that defensive line, and with a fresh secondary coming in, I think that they will be tested tonight by that Diamondback passing offense. And so we'll get to see what each of them have coming up here after this kickoff. But it's 8-0, folks. Quickly, with only 11:47 left on the clock in the first quarter, the Cardinals are up 8-0 on that huge pass, catch, and run by Joe Reyna.
And you already know this is the way the coaches wanted to start off the game. They wanted to start off high intensity and to make a statement. They wanted that statement play where they said, we're not going to back down. We're going to keep the fight on.
So here we go. Thanks for joining us again on this live audio broadcast, KHGN, bringing you this via Real Sports Live. And we're glad that you're tuning in tonight from wherever it is that you are. Cardinal Nation is in the house. Here we go. Diamondback set to return this one, fielded about the 8-yard line, out to the 20 now. Castillo down to the 29-yard line, and the Diamondbacks of Pioneer will go to work.
And as they bring the team out to the field, the defense, that's always Coach Gomez's strong suit, and always what he works on in practice. You know, that's his philosophy. Defense wins the games for you, and they always have that strong front seven. And so Aaron had an interview with them earlier with Coach Gomez, and you said that he thought he had a really strong defense.
Yeah, definitely. He's always going to have a strong defense because he's a defensive mind, and so he really talked about his defensive line at this time. But I'm going to see what the Diamondbacks have. Quick pass out to number 4. He's going to be taken down after a good first down gain there.
Yeah, and so it was just a nice curl route about 6 yards out, and the receiver caught the ball, cut upfield, and he got the first down.
Here we go, and they're going quick now. Quick snap now. Going to hand off number 31. He's tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and they handed the ball off. He tried to make the cut, and there goes all those red jerseys. That defensive line that we were talking about.
They're going to go quick again. Second down, about 11 to go. Number 12, that's Marburger. Back in the backfield. He's looking to pass. Downfield, finds a receiver. Again, number 4 catches this out to the 45-yard line. Not much after that. That's number 4, Roel Cajero on the reception. He'll gain about 5 on that one.
Looks like it was a quick screen. Good read by the Cardinals. There were 3 defenders and 1 blocker. Usually not a good situation for the offense.
Third down. I'm going to read it at about 6 yards left to go for Marburger and his Diamondback offense. And they're back on it again. Here we go. Shotgun formation. 4 wide receivers split 2 and 2 on each side. Snap, looking downfield. Here comes a pressure. He just heaves it in the air, and it's caught by number 14. That is Luke Badia. What a jump and catch there. We do have a flag on the field.
Yeah, and he threw it up there. Jump ball. He saw the pressure. He threw it up, and it looks like number 14 is a little bit taller than 5. So he said, jump ball, you're taller. You can get the catch. I know you can. And that's chemistry.
Snap, looking downfield. Here comes a pressure. He just heaves it in the air, and it's caught by number 14. It will go against. Plenty of distance for the first down and a lot more. And it will be on the defense. Looks like they're going to waive that. They're going to take it first down, not even letting the chain set. Well, now they're going to wait for that, and they need to. But the ball's down at the 35-yard line now. And the Diamondbacks moving the ball through the air. We talked about that early. Marburger likes to sit in the pocket and pass. Here he goes again, out to his receiver, number 6. And he's going to be tackled quickly. Spins out of that one, though. No gain for number 6 as the Cardinal defense was all over it.
Yeah, it was a quick out throw to an out route. Number 6 grabbed the ball, broke a tackle, but there was no way to cut upfield. And now it's going to be 2nd and 10. And a little bit of a loss, I would say.
And they're going to mark it just behind the line of scrimmage. Marburger right back to work. Shotgun, looking downfield, wants to pass. Receiver number 4, there he is. Breaks 1 tackle down to the 25. We'll be close to that first down marker, Raul Cajera.
Yeah, depending on the spot, either they'll give it to him or they won't. And it looks like they're going to give it to him. He caught the ball, ran upfield, powered through, and got the first.
First down for Marburger. Moving the chains down at the 25-yard line. Diamondbacks now looking to make some more progress. Number 31 on the carry. He'll be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That is Joe Garcia.
And you see the swarm of red as soon as he handed that ball off. And, you know, you've only seen 2 running plays, and it hasn't really worked out so far. I think the coaches are just trying to keep him honest, but right now they're relying on the hands of Marburger.
Marburger 2nd and 10 now. 9:48 left in this first quarter. Just getting started, folks. 8-0 Cardinals. Looking downfield, Marburger is going to pass. Incomplete pass, looking for that tall number 14, Luke Badia.
Yeah, he looked out for that jump ball. He just overthrew the receiver and the defender at that point. And now the refs are going to spot the ball.
Little break here. They're going no huddle, right, Matthew? And so they're quick to that ball, folks. I mean, we look down at the player, look up, and they're back lined up again. But that incomplete pass gives them a little break. And here we go, though. Marburger ready, set, 3rd down. And 10 to go for the Diamondbacks. He's going to drop back. Here comes the pressure. Steps up in the pocket. He's going to pass this one. There's a receiver, number 14. He's going to catch a touchdown. Diamondbacks, number 14, Luke Badia. 25-yard pass and catch. He connected with him in stride, Matthew, and there was nothing that the defenders could do.
Yeah, and that's what I call great improvisation. The quarterback read the pressure. He stepped up into the pocket, delivered a strike between 2 defenders. The receiver caught it, went upfield, and all he saw was green until he reached the end zone.
Swinging gate formation, just like Harlingen did when they went for that 2-point. This time, they're going to swing the gate back over, and they're going to go for that extra point try. Number 19 is your kicker. That is Eduardo Rios, the senior kicker for Sharyland Pioneer. Snap good, place good, kick is up, and it is good. 8-7 Diamondbacks now. Clawing their way back. Flag on the field.
And as we wait for the call, 2 quick scores within 2.5 minutes of this ball game. And, you know, you don't really see that with the Cardinals. Usually they have the running game and they try to run the clock down, but they came out, had that quick, about 70-yard pass to Joe Reyna, and then the Pioneer Diamondbacks ran the no huddle all the way until they reached the end zone. Here comes the call. And it's a penalty, and it's going to be enforced on the kickoff.
Got it. Hey, 8-7's your score here. 9:32 left to go in the first quarter. We've had two quick scores. Harlingen again on the first play of the game. Quick pass out to Joe Reyna.
A+ Uniforms has just what you need for a professional look with quality and a personal touch that will take care of what you need. A uniform is a tool of many professionals, and at A+, they have the variety of choices to set you in motion today. All in the world of Boston and for third shoe is A+ Uniform.
Seven of the Cardinals, but Marburger came in and he really pushed the team downfield and had to keep the Cardinal defense vertical. They had to keep them spread out and made sure they covered the receivers. So now we'll see if there's a little bit of a change, maybe a little more runs, maybe to try to throw the defense off after such quick passes.
One of the questions coming in for us tonight was Jaime Galvan, number 4, the quarterback last year, came in, did a lot of Wildcat style running the ball. And so I'd like to see his arm tonight. And I know that was a question mark for a lot of fans as to who and how he would do at quarterback. And so in Warmer looking really good in his passing game. And we saw that quick pass out to Joe Reyna. And Joe Reyna did pretty much all the work on that one. So interested to see how they do in this next series. Do they get that running game going as well, like you said?
Yeah, well, we didn't get to really see much of the offense, you know. They gave it to Joe Reyna. I know they weren't expecting a touchdown, but, I mean, I guess they're okay with the result because they gave it to Joe Reyna. It was a short pass, designated. Maybe they were thinking first down, and he just broke off for all 70 yards of that one.
Here we go now. Number 4, Jaime Galvan in that shotgun formation. Now he's got 3 wide receivers, and he's got a slot as well. He's going to hand this one off to his running back. Nice hole in the left-hand side created by the offensive line. Number 7, that's Jesus Gonzalez. He should have 11 and a first down.
Yeah, Gonzalez didn't even get touched until he was at the first down marker, and that's when he went down.
Here we slot as well. The ball just like Pioneer. They're going to hand this one off. Nope. Run pass option. He's going to run this one. Breaking out to the right-hand side. He's going to go around the corner. Breaks it back inside again. Lots of white jerseys in the middle, though nowhere for number 4, Galvan, to run.
Yeah, he faked the handoff, and he was trying to go in, ran into his running back. The defense came in. He tried to break out, tried to come back to the left, and there was nowhere to go, so he just cut up, tried to get as many yards as possible.
Second down and 8 coming up for the Cardinals. They went that no huddle after that first play. This time they're going to slow it down just a little bit. Nonetheless, they're back up to the line of scrimmage now. Galvan in the backfield with his running back, Jesus Gonzalez. Sends Reyna in motion. Reyna sets now. Snap. Here we go. Galvan is going to take it on his own quarterback draw. Up the middle. Nice run. 7 yards gain for Galvan.
Yeah, he grabbed the ball. It was a designated quarterback run. He made a lot of good cuts at the line of scrimmage that gave him the chance to go those extra 5 yards.
Third down and 3 coming up for the Cardinals with 8:16 left to go in the first quarter. They are up 8-7 over the Pioneer Diamondbacks. Third down now for the Cardinals. Galvan, shotgun formation. Sends his man in motion. Sets. And here we go. Going to throw right-hand side to the man in motion, number 1. He's going to juke and jive out past the first down, 50, now 45-40. He's got a long one coming, folks. 25-20, now 15. One man to beat, 5. And this should be a Cardinal touchdown. Number 1, Ralph Castellanos. 58-yard touchdown.
You don't really see this. 2 big plays on back-to-back drives. They threw it to the man in motion, Ralph Castellanos. He did play running back last year after their starting running back went down. And I talked to the coach today. He said that they were going to throw him at a fullback position and use him differently. And so this was one of the routes they used. It looked like it's like a fullback screen almost. And so it worked. They got the 58 yards and they got the 6.
2 big pass plays in the first quarter, and both of those were just like you said, little flat routes, and just dumping them off and letting those guys go to work and use their legs, use their speed. And so we saw number 6, Joe Reyna, burn a long one. Now we got to see Ralph Castellanos And so that has been, so far, the story of the Cardinals offense in this first quarter. So, folks, usually at Bogus Stadium, we see lots of running. Tonight, we've seen a lot through the air, right? And again, short passes, but long runs. But yet, both teams airing it out early on this first quarter. 15-7 is your score here from Bogus Stadium. And we're live, Bogus Stadium, Friday Night Lights, Harlingen, Texas.
Head to downtown Harlingen for great food, shopping, fitness, and fun. Welcome to Coletti's. Take a break for a quick lunch with handmade burgers, pastas, salads, sandwiches, and pizza. After a long day, have dinner with us where we have over 20 new menu items. Join us for Margarita Fridays and live music Fridays and Saturdays on the patio. Make any day memorable at Coletti's. Visit colettis.net. Downtown Harlingen. It's where you belong.
I opened Alex Restaurant with the intention to keep it a very unique experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alexandria, what we work for is searching for different pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, to find treasures of everybody. So pleasure to move them apart. We want you to discover also you can win.
Coming out on the field, Marburger. He's going to lead this offense, try to lead them back down and match them, score for score.
And here we go. He's going to come out with 5 wide receivers, folks. This is going to be man-to-man defense here. Cover 1, cover 0 actually right now. And Marburger's going to look to the left. He passes. Nice slot receiver catch there. He's going to spin out to the outside. He's going to get some nice yardage close to that first down marker. Great running there by the wide receiver.
Yeah, they look like a missed tackle. He tried to do an arm tackle instead of put his body on him. And so he slipped out of that arm tackle and ran it back down the field, and he got that first down. He got right to the sideline. Oh, it's correction, second down.
Second down. I guess he stepped out of bounds. Here we go. Marburger looking to the right, big block on the backside. He's going to let this one fly, incomplete pass.
Yeah, Marburger had solid pressure, made a good veteran decision from the sophomore to throw it out of bounds, try not to force anything in. They're waiting. It looks like there was a timeout called.
Injury timeout there, and they're going to lose another defensive lineman. The Cardinals will. Here we go, folks. Third down, and about 2 to go for the Diamondbacks. They're staying in that 5 wide receiver set, and what that does is it has to bring the safeties up on the receiver, so there's nobody in the middle of the field. Here we go. Marburger look to pass. He's going to tuck it, run it, and he's going to have enough for a first down. He bulldozes his way forward. That's a big quarterback, Matthew.
Yeah, he's a big guy. He just ran in, dipped his shoulder, and just he saw 1 yard to go. Might as well try to get it with the legs.
Here we go. Now first down for the Diamondbacks, ball on the 33-yard line. 7:20 left to go in the first quarter. Pass catch number 10. He's going to make one person miss. Nice 7-yard pickup.
And you see a lot of short passes, Aaron, to the receiver, try to let him get the open space and make a play. And that's what happened last time on their touchdown. It was a designated short route. They went long. He made the improv, like I used to say, and touchdown.
Here we go. Marburger's going to sling it. And this time it'll be just off the fingertips of Jacob Rosales, number 8, incomplete pass. Third down.
It was just a little high, but it was still a very catchable ball. It was there, and it was just a drop. And once again, another flat route, and it probably would have gotten him the first down.
Third down and 3. Last time they were in this situation, Marburger just tucked it and ran up the middle, and he bulldozed his way forward for a first down. Here we go. Now he's going to do the same thing up the middle, and he will not get it this time.
And actually, when they do that play, that was a different quarterback.
Got it.
They bring in a different man because Marburger's all arm, and so it looks like they have a running quarterback and a passing quarterback. Running quarterback is Rosales, that receiver that dropped the ball. He's actually quarterback also.
Fourth down, and they're going to probably do a quick punt, it looks like. Trying to get them offside here. Not going to work, and going to drop back. Here we go. Punt formation now for the Diamondbacks. Number 8 is going to punt this one. And it's going to get some good distance, and it is all Pioneer white jerseys around it. They're going to down it about the 27-yard line.
Yeah, and so they just tried to draw the Cardinal defense offside. Cardinal defense didn't even adjust when he dropped back. They just said, you guys go down it, and we'll be good. And so 2 straight scores for the Cardinals. They have the momentum right now. Let's see if they can go up by 2 scores. Get a touchdown again through the air, on the ground. At this point, it looks like either is attainable.
All right, folks, here we go. Cardinals coming back to the field. Galvan back in that shotgun formation. He's going to have 3 wide receivers bunched up on his left-hand side. They've done it with quick passes and long runs and running after catch. Here's a little trickery down to Joe Reyna. A little wide receiver pass, trying to catch him off guard. Overthrows Reyna, who really had everybody beat.
Yeah, Galvan threw it to Damon Cantu, who dropped back, slung his arm back, threw it, and it was just a little overthrown to Reyna. But he was past everyone. He was already in the backfield.
All right, here we go. Second down, 6:07 left to go in the first quarter. Score is 15-7. Cardinals over the Diamondbacks so far. Cardinals getting a big stop on defense last drive, and now they have a chance to extend the lead. Galvan solo in the backfield now, gets a snap, tucks it. He's going to run this one. Follows the offensive lineman nicely, about a 6-yard gain for the quarterback.
Yeah, and Galvan had it. He faked the handoff, and he immediately cut up. He didn't look at the right side. There was a runner coming in on the right side. Had he decided to pass the ball, he would have been sacked. It could have been a fumble at that point, but he made the cut, and the defender got lost, and he cut upfield, got 6 yards off of it.
Third down and 4 coming up now for the Cardinals. They're down on their own 33-yard line, so need some space. Here goes Reyna in motion. This is the play where they've been throwing out to the flat. They're going to change it up this time. Handoff, and he's going to be hit in the backfield. Lots of pressure up the middle. But that's number 36 that came in on a blitz. And he just stopped number 27, Raiden Berry, in the backfield.
Yeah, number 36, David Rosso. I don't know for sure, but he got his gap. He filled the gap, and it looked like it was going to be the fake handoff play action pass, and they actually handed it off this time, and he got caught in the middle.
Diego Perez back to punt for the Cardinals now. And he's lined up on his 18-yard line, so this should be good field position for the Pioneer Diamondbacks. And here's the snap. It's good. A little bit of pressure. Gets a beautiful punt off. It's going to be fielded around the 30-yard line. Out to the 40 now. Good hit there on the sideline. Out to the 41 comes number 10 for the Diamondbacks, and the Diamondbacks will go to work. Marburger coming back on the field.
Yeah, the number 10 got the ball. Just got upfield, got to the sideline, and got 10 yards off of it. A good catch. It was off to the side. He was running laterally, made the catch, and cut up.
First and 10 going to be for the Diamondbacks. Ball on the 41-yard line. So a little bit of a short field to work with. And there's a quarterback change. That's Jacob Rosales. So I'm curious to see if they're switching them out, or perhaps Marburger is going to take a little rest. But Rosales either way hands it off to his running back. Gain of about 3 yards up the middle.
Yeah, he hands it off, and the defensive line just had all the pressure there. Got into their respective areas and took down the running back just like they would have, just like in practice.
Jacob Rosales, number 8, quarterback for the Diamondbacks. He is a senior. He's going to go with a 4-man set. Handoff again up the middle. That's number 28. He's going to have a short gain, if any.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to give him 1 yard. He cut up down the right side of the line, and it just was met by a defensive lineman. Got taken down immediately.
It's number 28, Eddie Francisco is what we have here in our program, has been running the ball. Here we go. Rosales to the left-hand side. Going to roll out. Pass is caught, but hit immediately. Short gain, maybe 2 yards, but not enough for the first down. Fourth down coming up for the Diamondbacks.
Yeah, the defensive player did a good job shadowing the receiver. It was the dump-off option. He had to make the throw, and the defender was there and just wrapped him up, made the tackle, no gain.
Fourth down for the Diamondbacks. And Cardinals don't have anybody deep to receive this one, and Coach Gomez is going to call a timeout and say, what's up with that? So fourth down coming up, 3:23 left to go in your first quarter. The score here is 15-7. The Cardinals ahead of the Diamondbacks. Quick scoring, right? In the first 4 minutes, we had all 3 touchdowns. And then over the last 5 minutes, there's been...
Flowers by Jessie on 208 East Jackson in Harlingen has fresh flowers daily and can range for you for any occasion. Recitals, quinceañeras, bridal showers, sympathy, and Flowers by Jessie at location 64825 on West, open Monday and Saturdays, 9 to 12. Brighten someone's day with Flowers by Jessie, downtown Harlingen, Texas.
Of course, we saw a quarterback change also for Pioneer. That should have something to do with it. But either way, the Cardinals now going to have to... They've shown that they can play defense. Now they're going to get that offense going. 2 huge plays have put the points on the board for them tonight. Now we got to see if they can sustain a drive. And we do have a returner now set in the back. Can't tell if that's Reina or not. We will find out here shortly. High and short punt. It's not Reina, but either way, white jerseys for the Diamondbacks are going to down it at about the 32-yard line.
Yeah, the punt came back. It was really short. The returner said, everyone get out of the way. Get out of the way. Make sure no muffs happen, no fumbles, and they downed it at the 32-yard line. Here come the Cardinals back out onto the field, led by Galvan and their leading receiver, Reina, who had a really big year last year. He was a real stud, and that's why he was a name to circle before this year started. We knew he was going to be a returner, and we knew he was going to be a big playmaker.
Here we go now. Galvan there is going to send a man in motion. Gets a snap. He's going to tuck and run this one, but he's hit from behind as he's throwing the football, so they're going to call that incomplete pass.
Yeah, Galvan had it. He was trying to run back to the left side, and it looked like he was being chased down from behind. He felt the contact, tried to throw it out to his dump-off option, and it was just a little misthrown because of the contact.
Sluggy's able to get that forward motion on that arm, right, Matthew? Because if not, then it's a fumble. And he got that forward motion, even had a spiral to it. So incomplete, second down and 10 coming up for the Cardinals. Going to keep this, throw it. Here's Rain on the outside again, 32, 35, 40. Got some space to run down to the 50. Makes a move to the sideline, 40. And he's down to the 36-yard line of the Diamondbacks. And that's a big-time pickup for Joe Reina.
There we go again. Just a nice flat route. It looked like designated screen. He just took off. And that's the way they've gained most of their yards. He cuts up, he tiptoes the sideline for about 10 yards until he finally gets taken down.
First and 10 now for the Cardinals. 2:50 left in the first quarter. Galvan looks downfield. Here comes the pressure, steps up in the pocket, and he'll be sacked for a loss.
Yeah, Galvan felt the pressure coming from the right. He tried to take it up the gap of the offensive line through the left. They both broke out, and they tripped him up. He fell, and it turned out to be a sack.
Second down and 11 coming up for the Cardinals. They are ahead in this ball game, 15-7 right now, and they're rolling. Taking a little bit longer to get to the line of scrimmage this time. Reina on the outside, and it looks like he is man-to-man covered, so keep an eye on that. Galvan in the backfield. In the second down and 11. Takes a snap. Handoff, right-hand side. Here we go. Makes a move, number 27. Tied up at the ankles, but breaks free. Another pickup of about 6 yards for number 27. And that's going to be Raiden Berry.
Yeah, Raiden Berry, a new player, a new name to keep your eye on. He's one of the 2 running backs that they are going to be shuffling in and out of the rotation. And so he grabbed the ball, made a cut, broke off of an arm tackle, came in, pushed his offensive lineman forward.
Third down and 4 coming up for the Cardinals. Galvan looks to the left, passes, and it's going to be incomplete. So fourth down on the 30-yard line, Matthew. Bring out the kicker. Go for it. What do you think?
Well, it is a new kicking unit, a new kicker, and so it looks like they're going to bring out the kicking unit. In the scrimmage, I was told that he made a pretty deep kick, and so I wouldn't be surprised that I'm not surprised that they're trying it out here. It looks like it's going to be a 48-yard kick.
48. So the lineup of the 38. Add the 10 for the end zone, and this is going to be a 48-yard kick. Weighing at his back, it's up. It's got the height. Does it have the distance? No, it does not. Just short on that kick.
Yeah, it just went under the crossbar.
Frank's Collection Record Shop has a collection of vinyl records that rivals anyone, anywhere. Located in the back of the Antique Emporium on 123rd East Jackson Street, Frank's sound has been a style throughout the years. Records, coins, and more. It's Frank's Record Shop when you shop downtown Harlingen.
4 minutes, we thought we were in for a shootout. So what's impressed me is the quick defensive adjustments. Here we go. Marburger's back in the game now. He's going to sling it downfield. Separation by the receiver, but it is going to be incomplete. That's a big receiver, number 88, to watch out for.
Yeah, Marburger had him. It was just a little too deep. 88 barely got the separation. And the receiver is LeVar Lindo. And so he got the separation. He went for it. They went for the deep ball. It didn't work out that time. And now it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Marburger quick to the line of scrimmage now. He was out the last 2 drives, I believe, now. This will be false start on the offensive line.
That might be one of those moments where it's false start, everyone but the center.
Yep.
Type deals. A little bit of miscommunication between the offensive line and the quarterback. So here we go. They're resetting. 2nd and 15. Now down at the 26. Now they're going to really have to rely on that arm of Marburger.
Definitely they switched out a while ago. They had number 8, Jacob Rosales, in, but Marburger seems to have the arm. He's going to pass this one out. Really short pass right at the line of scrimmage. Not going to gain anything, and a 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, so it looks like now they're going to have to call a nice deep or intermediate to deep route, try to get the receiver to get some space and try to get that 1st down. Or they're just going to try to get as much field as possible so they can get a good punt in.
3rd down, 15 coming up for the Diamondbacks. Marburger, he's back at his own 20-yard line right now. He's going to look downfield. It's going to be a draw. Running back draw, number 28 off the left-hand side. Pushes shoulder pads down, runs over somebody. Gains 6 yards, but he's going to be about 9 yards short of the 1st down.
I will tell you, I was not expecting a draw play, but it fooled me. It kind of fooled the defense. They were expecting a deep pass. It was a good play call. Just one Cardinal defender was there, got him to stumble, and that brought him down. Eventually 6 yards in.
They more than anything just trying to get a little bit better field position to get that punt off. You know, if you're lined up down at your 10-yard line for a punt, it's going to be trouble. So definitely I think Pioneer just trying to get a little bit of space, get the ball moved up forward, and now they're looking at a 4th down and 8. They're going to let this clock run out, or they're going to call timeout, looks like. And we're about the end of the 1st quarter here, folks. It is 15-7, your score here from Bogus Stadium tonight. Harlingen Cardinals on top, right, of the Sharyland Pioneer Diamondbacks. And it has been an interesting quarter, Jonathan, right? Matthew, I'm sorry. Starting off first, I called you Jonathan, man. We used to have Jonathan in the booth in here.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, Matthew, starting off first in the game, that quick offense back and forth, and all of a sudden.
There's nothing more personal than a homemade quilt, and at GLB Quilts on 102 South 3rd Street in Harlingen, they have everything for a quilter's dreams. Fabrics, tools needed for the smallest quilt, everything else most elaborate imagined. GLB Quilts is a unique source, and it's well worth a stop as you shop downtown Harlingen.
Slowed down their momentum a little bit. Marburger lost that
touch, if you will.
Yeah, that he had in the game. You know, when you're an athlete, you don't want to be taken out. So it must have been tough.
Well, Marburger's now back to punt. So you got a guy with an arm back there to punt. I don't think they're going to fake it right now, but watch out for that later in the game. 30 seconds left to go in this 1st quarter, and Pioneer getting ready to punt. And we do have a deep return man for the Cardinals this time. He's lined up about the 34-yard line. We're waiting for this punt to come his way. They're kicking this into the wind, folks. Not too much wind tonight, but definitely enough to hold up a football, and it does a little bit. It's going to fly. That's Joe Reyna. Watch out, number 6. Here we go, trying to get to the edge. He will be caught from behind, which you will not hear very often. Down at the 30-yard line, Reyna now goes to work as a receiver.
Looks like the quarterback with an arm also has a leg.
He does. That's right.
He kicked that about, I'd say, 50 to 60 yards, which is
Into the
good
wind.
for a quarterback. Yeah, into the wind.
Yeah.
There might not be that much, but still, that's very impressive. I might be able to kick the ball 20 yards.
Punt, pass, and kick contest. I remember those days. Here we go. Galvan coming back onto the field. He's got number 10 on the field checking in. Receiver, that's going to be Dalton Mann. Have not called his name yet tonight. Of course, Reyna's on the field and Castellanos. Those are the two young men who busted it open early for some big-time touchdowns. This time the running backs can go to work. I think we have a new running back in. He's going to get, I don't think he's getting back to the line of scrimmage. That's number 7, Jesus Gonzalez.
Yeah, they got him wrapped up in the backfield on his ankles, and he tried to break out of it, but then he was met by a swarm of white jerseys, and that's how it ended right there. Not down by contact, but he was down by stoppage of momentum.
End of the first quarter here at Bogus Stadium. Pioneer down 15-7 to the Harlingen Cardinals. And thanks for listening to this live audio broadcast brought to you by KHGN. Real Sports Live. Bringing it to you live here tonight under the Friday night lights. Beautiful night for some football.
Downtown Harlingen has a large assortment of shops and catch Grasshopper for a must-see when you're strolling down Jackson Street. Grasshopper has a little bit of everything from vintage antiques to specialty collectibles. Displayed with the hands of experience in the business for years. Take the time to enjoy what this store has to offer. Grasshopper, 221 East Jackson Street, as you shop downtown Harlingen.
And they're able to get points on the board. But now I agree, they're moving into some more clock management, if you will. Here go the Cardinals now. Second down, 11 to go. Ball on the 29-yard line. Galvan, he's got 3 wide receivers split to his right, 1 to his left. Lone running back. Here comes the blitz. They're showing it early, and they're coming off the edge. He's going to run away from the blitz, tries to let it go, does. Number 10, that's Mann. Just called him a while ago, and he's going to take that ball down. 7-yard gain for the Cardinals. Good pickup there.
And that's really impressive for Galvan. He's running out to the right. He throws with his left, very accurate to Mann, new receiver that just came in. Haven't called him earlier, so not as much time to spend with him that I know of. And so it's really impressive just running out to your right, throwing with your left to a receiver that you're not really comfortable with.
And avoiding that blitz big time. Here we go. Running back, nice speed. Just seems like he just can't get it. His legs under him. That's Jesus Gonzalez, but watch for him to break a big one later, Matthew.
Yeah, he had good speed, but it looked like he might have run a little too fast. He tried to make a cut and slipped up a little bit and tripped down, but he did fully extend, which got him the first down.
First down. And you could, if you could see this, folks, those legs are pumping fast. He wants to get downfield in a hurry. He's going to break one later. Here we go now. Going to hand off. Nope, we're going to keep this one out to Reyna. Reyna, big block by Mann on the outside. Looks like he's going to have enough for a first down. Every time this young man touches the football, something special happens. Down to the 40-yard line. That's a 20-yard pickup for number 6.
And he's the fastest. He might be the fastest guy in the valley. Is he also the strongest? He just carried 3 guys, 7 yards. 3 defenders were on him, and he carried them 7 yards on the sideline, trying to stay in bounds.
They have him in the roster at 5'8", by the way, Matthew. So he's not a real big guy, but he's built like a linebacker, folks. I mean, he's just an impressive athlete. Lots of speed and strength, Matthew. Here we go. Here comes a blitz. They're going to show it early, coming up the middle, and I think they're offside. So free play here for the Cardinals. Oof, big hit on the outside. They'll go back to the line of scrimmage, but they're going to take the 5-yard penalty and move up the field.
Yeah, it was a free play. And, usually the quarterback can read that, but there was no flag that came in. It came in pretty late. That came in after the throw was made, so maybe he wasn't sure if they called it.
True. But they're showing that blitz, man. They're not timing those blitzes, right? Diamondbacks, they're showing it right before that snap, and it allows the Cardinals to pick it up. And so them showing it so eagerly, right, has caused them to go offsides on that one. But definitely kind of revealing their hand and not disguising that blitz real well.
Yeah, the offensive line can really see when it's coming in.
And here we go, another blitz off the edge, picked up nicely by the running back, and that's Mann, Dalton Mann on the outside. He's going to catch that one, gain of about 4 yards for number 10. Not enough for the first down.
Yeah, it was just a nice curl flat. Looked like about 4. It was a 4-yard gain. They threw it into him. He tried to make a break, try to get the first down, but then about 4 other Pioneer Diamondbacks came in.
Really weird formation here. They're going to go under center. Pitch out to the running back. Nice pickup First down for Barry and a lot more. That's going to be a nice, about 10, 12-yard pickup. First down for the Cardinals, and they keep the chains moving.
And there we go. Gonzalez and Barry. Those are the two running backs that they're going to be shuffling in. It's really helpful when you have a tired defense and fresh legs at running back to just keep pounding it down their throats.
Well, okay, so let's talk about the Cardinals, right? In the past years, Cardinals have been built around a running game. Not a lot of passing. Since Brandon Garza, since the days of, go back to Brandon Garza and before then, it's been a while since there's been a prolific passer for the Cardinals. Been a lot of running. And then tonight they open up, and this is the first drive to me that they're really going and trying to run the ball and try to drive it down the field. And so Cardinals are showing two dimensions at least tonight, right?
There's lots to see and do in the Rio Grande Valley. If this means the world to you, trust your vision to Gulf Coast Eye Institute. For over 25 years, we serve the latest technology spectrum and always treat you with compassionate care. We want you to keep seeing and doing everything South Texas has to offer. Gulf Coast Eye Institute, your world, your vision.
Impressive job there by Galvan.
Yeah, Galvan, it looked like he might have actually gotten hit on the throw. He still made it. It was a low throw, a good throw right in the zone for Castellanos, who's also a former running back. Good hand shown there. He just had separation. They threw it low. No hit was taken. Went down, got the ball, and now they're at the 3-yard line.
Beautiful pass there by Galvan. He stayed patient in the pocket. I do think that playing a little bit last year as a sophomore helped him get ready for this year. And we're seeing him as a junior really poised and doing a good job. Here we go under center now for Galvan. He's going to take the snap, hand it off on the right-hand side. That's going to be Barry. And Barry is going to try to bury the defender, but he's not going to get in, just short.
Oh, yeah, he put his shoulder down, knocked the man down, and he was like, I'm going to get this one. But two Pioneer guys said, nope, we're going to block this house.
Here we go now, quick snap. Barry up the middle. Spins. Touchdown. Barry. Penalty on the play, though.
There was a penalty, but Barry put his shoulder down. And this time there were two more Pioneer guys, and he said, this one's mine. I'm not being stopped on this play.
Let's see what the penalty is. Waiting for the white cap. And it will be against the defense. This is going to be touchdown Cardinals. And they put another one on the board. Barry burying some defenders in that end zone. Hard, tough, hard-nosed running there for the running back. Swinging gate coming up again. They scored 2 off of this earlier. 21-7 is your score, but they're going to send the field goal unit in. It'll be extra point attempt for the Cardinals.
And you see that drive was a little more balanced. It was a little more pass and run, whereas the past 2 drives have really been, let's get the ball out of his hands.
Yes.
And I'll talk more about that after the field goal.
All right, here we go. Field goal penalty, extra point attempt. It's up. And it is good. So they're going to add to that score. 22-7 is your score here with 9:32 left to go in the second quarter. The Harlingen Cardinals put another one on the board here. Pioneers struggling as of the very beginning of that first quarter. Cardinal defense tightened up, and now the offense is really starting to roll.
Yeah, speaking of that offense.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live. And
Whoa, what are you doing, man? We're having a commercial without me? Come to the Restore and save some money.
We're open Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Visit us today.
It's always a holiday at the Restore.
come check us out at 507 North 1st Street.
Miss a day, miss a deal.
We're open Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Visit us today.
Analysis there, Matthew, of how he's progressed over the year and again dealing with injury last year, and so definitely good to see a young quarterback here for the Cardinals, for the Big Red, doing a great job of being balanced. So here we go, Pioneer, right? The story tonight has been that Marburger comes out quickly. He starts to shoot the ball, and he moves that offense down the field effortlessly, it looked like. Then they start to play a little bit with a quarterback position. They bring him out, bring Rosales in, kind of stalled out. So interested to see. They're going to go back to Marburger. Either way, Cardinals kick a really short and out of bounds kick here. So the Pioneer Diamondbacks should have some good field position. Will Marburger come back out onto the field? We shall see.
Yeah, you know, when they went with Marburger, it was a really good drive.
Yes.
He had the arm. He made the passes that he needed to. And for a sophomore, he really showed the right reads. He was, oh, this man's covered, I'm going to go to my dump off. I'm not going to try to force the ball, which was really impressive. And in terms of them, I want to see him come back out on the field. I want to see him progress. I want to see him try to make the throws that need to be made.
Well, you get your wish, Matthew Cavazos. Eddie Marburger, number 12, the sophomore quarterback for the Diamondbacks, back on the field. 5 wide receiver. That is empty back. Cardinals still going to hold their 2 safeties. High is an interception. It could go all the way. Number 13 for the Cardinals. He jumps the route, and that is number 13, Justin Munives, and he is in for the touchdown. Cardinals go up another score.
And, we were just talking about how he has really matured. But on that route, they all came in with short curls. They've run that play a lot. Just these past 2 quarters, quarter and a third, actually. And so it was really easy. The Cardinals defense got familiar with it, and he said, okay, if you run that play again, I'm going to jump it. I'm going to take it to the end zone.
I tell you what, I had just said they're playing 2 safeties back, right? So 2 deep, cover 2 defense. And so what that does is it puts the cornerbacks right on that line of scrimmage, and then the support is going to be deeper behind them. Well, like you said, Diamondbacks have been doing those little dink and dunk passes. They knew that was coming. I felt they knew that was coming. They said, let's put our cornerbacks up on the line of scrimmage. Even if they get beat, we've got the safeties behind them. They're going to be good to go. And Coach Gomez talked about the strength of his safeties. And so they trust them, allow that cornerback to play up, and because of that, he jumped that route, folks, and he took it back the other way, 35 yards for a Cardinal football touchdown.
And that's a real good commodity to have when you have 2 safeties you can trust in the backfield. And there was a flag on the extra point, and there hasn't been a call yet.
No.
But like I was saying, having the 2 safeties back, it allows you to move more with your defense, knowing that you have a reliable back to make the tackle, make the play.
So we're going to retry the point after, and that was offside on the defense. And here we go. 28-7, the score as it stands right now with 9:25 left to go in the first half. Cardinals on that interception return for a touchdown. Really putting some separation between them and the Diamondbacks now. Kick is up, and it is good. 29-7. Your score now here from Bogus Stadium on this beautiful Friday night in deep, deep South Texas. Cardinals up 29-7.
We are this close.
We're this close.
We are this close. Of wanting
to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We are this close.
This close. This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio. All we need is you.
This close.
If we donate now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
So really all phases of the game for them showing off. Pioneer needs to get something going, try to change the momentum, bring it back to their side of the field.
Well, the Cardinals have scored on offense and defense. Now they need to score on special teams, and they really do have all phases of the game going in their favor. Pioneers got to do something here. I think they need to get back into the routine that they had early on, get back into that rhythm, those short passes. Although Cardinals are going to make them think twice about those short flat passes, as one was just jumped. Either way, Pioneer ready to go, trying to get this thing back in their favor. Down 29-7 with 9:25 left to go in the first half. It's going to be a short kick towards the sideline again. Oh, it's going to be handled by a Pioneer. He loses his helmet on the play, and he keeps running forward, and here comes a penalty. A little scuffle on the field, too.
Oh, yeah. So he dropped the ball a little bit.
Helmet and dropped his helmet.
Yeah, helmet flies off. And I think it's a penalty playing without your helmet. I think you have to stop play.
Right.
So that's also a penalty. And then it looked like there was some extracurricular from both sides. They were on the Pioneer sideline. It looked like a Cardinal player shoved someone and got into a little scuffle. Good thing the refs got it sorted out, but it looks like it might be just 2 penalties going each way.
It reminds me of that Jason Witten play, right, where he loses his helmet.
Hino Gas is a proud supporter of Valley High School academics. We encourage you to be prepared for the fall and winter season. Visit hinogas.com to get your propane propane discount. At Hino Gas, we're here to help. Call us today.
Beach Cafe is just a great spot for your more time or when you can check out the traditional sandwich, special coffee, or to have the tribal and service flavor. The Shore Cafe also offers located at 1 down the street. Call them at 952 or stop by. It's J&B Cafe when shopping downtown Harlingen.
Midland and Converse Judson.
Oh yeah, and if you're a Harlingen sports fan, any team,
right,
for Harlingen, I would come out. Now you have Harlingen High. It looks like they have a solid team,
right,
good on all phases. Harlingen South has an experienced team. They're going to come
good
out
this year.
Their first home game next week. Come out, see everyone play. It's going to be fun. Bogus is going to be insane this year.
That's right. Harlingen South is hosting Odessa High on a Saturday in a few weeks. That's going to be a good one too. So we love bringing these games here from Bogus Stadium and just supporting HCISD sports, the band, the cheerleaders, the dance teams, the fans, everybody, student trainers, everybody that makes it possible. This is the biggest classroom that this district has, as Dr. Cavazos likes to reiterate. Here we go. First down and 10 now on the 38-yard line. 9:22 left to go in the first half. Cardinals ahead, 29-7. Diamondbacks with the ball.
So, did we get an official call? Was it just
I didn't see it.
Unsportsmanlike?
Yeah, it could have been offsetting, but I didn't see what the call was. Oh, here we go. Runner's helmet fell off. Trying to translate this for you. So, dead ball. You're right, Matthew. Okay, so it's dead ball.
Yeah, dead ball. And then the penalty after.
Correct. So since the Cardinals went ahead and tackled him, then the penalty is on them.
Wow.
So it went against the Cardinals. And here we go. And they're going to make that quarterback change again. Deep downfield goes number 8, Jacob Rosales. And we do have a flag on the play.
Yeah.
Incomplete, though.
The defender was chasing down the receiver, and I saw it, and I immediately thought flag. It looked like it could have been incidental, but it was really close. They were right next to each other. But the flag does come out, and it looks like it's going to be pass interference.
Well, how far was that pass? And that was a long pass. We were talking about Marburger's arm.
I think it went to like the 16, 17-yard line?
Yeah, it went all the way down there. So, I mean, this is Rosales. He was back here on the 35, 30 even, and he launched that one about, I don't know, that was about 55 yards in the air.
Yeah, that was also pretty accurate for that far.
It was.
You know, I mean, I could throw it maybe 40 yards accurately. That's probably pushing it, though. I don't know about that one. And that's why I'm not up there.
55, yeah, it was about 55, 56 yards in the air. So, pass interference is going to go against the Cardinals. Some of the fans don't like that. I don't know if you could hear that over. Either way, there was a lot of contact, folks, downfield, and from where we're saying we can't really decipher who was at fault, but obviously the back judge there made the call, and that is going to go against the Cardinals. So the Pioneer, a little bit of life breathed into them as they're going to cross midfield now.
Hey, if you can gain your yards through penalties, why not, right?
Whatever it takes to stay in the game here. Jacob Rosales now down 29-7, looking for some new life. The Diamondbacks came out strong, trying to regain some of that momentum. And he's going to hand this one off. Number 31 bounces it to the outside. He's got some space to run. Nice pickup there for Joe Garcia. About 5 yards on that pickup. Second down coming up.
Yeah, it was an outside handoff going towards the right tackle, and he made a nice cut, went to the outside, and we have another flag.
So this will go against the Cardinals' face mask that time.
And so here we go again, moving the chains.
15 yards on that one. So that is 2 big penalties.
So is that
with that run's going to net them? Yeah, that's well. They've just picked up about over 30 yards and 2 penalties in a short run. So that's a big deal right there for Pioneer. And they'll go back to work. Now pass now out to the outside. He's going to catch number 6, and here's another penalty on there's 1, 2, 3, 4 flags coming. Wow, it was raining flags.
Yeah.
Raining flags. So whatever that was, it's coming back. It's going. It is against Sharyland Pioneer.
Yeah, everyone saw that.
I think
everyone on this side of the field saw that one. I could hear the yelling. As soon as I heard the yelling, I saw what was going on. And
only the head linesman at the other end of the field didn't throw a flag. So it was pretty obvious.
That's because he probably held back.
Yeah, he probably said, "Oh, there's got 5 flags. You know, we're good." So now the Pioneers going to lose a little bit. First down and 20 for them. I think they're marked off. Yep, first down and 20 at the 38-yard line.
So there has not been a single run play, like
Nothing.
ran play this drive.
36 seconds has translated into about 5 minutes. Here we go. Oh, big hit there on the outside. Number 6, that is Diego Benavides, catches it in the flat. And there's a flag.
It was a big hit. I don't know what happened. Might have been like a taunting type thing, but that was a really late flag. It looked clean from here, but I'm not a ref, and I'm not down there. So.
No, it's not our job to try to defend and or critique that. So another flag on the play. We're going to wait to see what the Whitecaps says on this one. But folks, for y'all listening, we're bringing you this live audio broadcast, and we've got a good one here on the field. 29-7. The Cardinals started to pull away a little bit, but Pioneer trying to get a grip on some momentum, try to help their side get back in this game. Lots of penalties. I mean, I think we've been through 4 straight, and so now this will go against the Cardinals, so we're going to march that way.
And Coach Gomez is about 5 to 6 yards out on the field, just wondering how could you call a flag? What was the flag on? He's just as confused as everyone else is in the stadium.
Either way, the game goes on. Unsportsmanlike conduct is the call. Here we go. First down now. Let's play some football. First and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line. 8:51 left to go in the first half. Sharyland Pioneer now. Rosales wants to pass downfield. Fires a bullet, and that's caught over the middle. 10 down to the 5, and that's going to be a touchdown. If it stands, that's number 10, Diego Perez, catching a shot from number 8, Jacob Rosales, and that's a Diamondback touchdown.
Yeah, that was it looks like second pass play that went over the middle. It was a nice slant. He threw it in there. A real nice throw, right in the numbers. He grabbed it, took it upfield, broke an arm tackle, and took 2 guys into the end zone with him.
So touchdown for Pioneer, and they get back in the game with that one. 29-13 is your score now, pending the extra point, and we're back at a 2 touchdown, 2 possession, if you will, game here. And so Pioneer, swinging gate, they're going to go for the 2-point, and it's going to be good. It's thrown. It is tipped at the line of scrimmage on this swinging gate play, and number 88 is going to come down with it. That is going to be LeVar Lindo, and that is going to help Pioneer because now they really are 14 points away from the Cardinals. That's 2 touchdowns with 2 extra points. So 29-15 is your score now with 8:39 left to go in the first half, and Pioneers.
Visit us on Facebook or stop by 214 East Jackson. It's Nip and Tuck Draperies as you shop downtown Harlingen.
Also one on the ground by Barry. So now this kickoff, look, I think it went out of bounds again. So I don't think we've had an inbounds kickoff since the very first one, and that will be penalized.
And here we go. They're going to come out to the 30-yard line, the offense. And it's been quite a time. You know, the offense, hopefully they didn't get cold for Cardinal fans, you know, ready to go in, and then just a lot of time being taken off the clock. Even though not a lot of time was really taken off the clock, but a lot of time between these 2 drives.
Yeah, they were in real-time clock, definitely.
Yes.
All right, here we're Galvan now. We see the Cardinal offense with 3 wide receivers bunched up on the right-hand side. Take the snap, wants to pass it. There's Zorrein on a little bubble screen. He's going to catch. He's got space, got a couple of blockers. Out to the 50-yard line goes Joe Reyna. Past the 50-yard line. What a run there. About 24-yard pickup for Joe Reyna.
Yeah, he went out there, made a couple cuts, took out 2 guys and the bench.
What a pickup for Reina. He's been doing that all night, folks. I wish we had the stats on that, Matthew, right, to see his average per run after catch. It has been immense tonight. Now a pitch now on the outside, and this is going to be a running back number 7. And there's Jesus Gonzalez. Nice pickup, about 7 yards.
Yeah, that was a good run. Maybe we can get stats if a little pay raise, maybe earn a cent for a game. That'll be good.
There you go. Here we go, second down now. Pitch out again. Should have the first down, Gonzalez, and he will. I think enough for a first down and a couple more.
Yeah, it looks like he went out at the 35. Got that extra yard, and so now moving the chains.
Moving the
drive.
chains. That's it. That's it. Cardinal offense definitely looks comfortable, you know, in that they're in rhythm. They got a good rhythm going right now. It's going to be another pitch. Gonzalez, little flea flicker is going back, and that's Reina on the left-hand side. Space to run now. He's going to break this on 25. Makes one more cut to the inside before taking down. That's about a 14-yard pickup for Reina on the, what do you want to call that one? Wide receiver end around, if you will.
Yeah.
Yep.
Extended end around.
Yeah.
It was a nice
it was a pitch out and then
another pitch out.
Yeah, another pitch out.
To their playmaker, and then you see out there the quarterback lead blocking. That's rare in any sport, in any football team anywhere.
There you go. Number 4, Galvan. Galvan. Here we go. Galvan is going to look to the outside. Complete pass. Gets upfield. Can't tell who that is, but be really close to that first down marker.
Yeah, I think he might have actually fallen on the first down marker. So let's see what they give him.
First down. Damon Cantu on the reception.
They give it to him. And so, you know, Aaron mentioned this earlier. You see offensive linemen coming in and out. According to Coach Gomez, right, they have 7 starting caliber offensive linemen that they can rotate in and out, any position.
That's right. Yes, they do. They have depth at that offensive line this year, and he is very excited about that. All right, going to send Gonzalez out. Here's a fumbled snap, but Galvan does a good job of recovering that one, but he's going to lose about 7, no, more than that. That's about 8 yards on that loss.
Yeah, Galvan, it hit him in the hands, and it just slipped right out, popped that over him. He tried to scoop it up, and then once he felt the defense coming in, he just dropped on it, and he said, let's just keep the ball.
Smart play there. Seen a lot of maturity, I feel. Seen a lot of maturity from a junior quarterback, you know, in Galvan. He seems really comfortable back there, doing a great job. I think 7 on 7 really helped him solidify that. 7:03 left to go in the first half. Galvan running to the right now. He's going to look to pass, and he flings this one. Had an open man, just not deep enough in that end zone. What a little shot. He just flicks that wrist, Matthew, and that ball goes. But there's a flag on the field here.
Yeah, and I saw it looked like the Pioneer defender jumped the snap, and he jumped a little too early. It was just a really late flag. I predict it's going to be offsides, but yes, that throw was very impressive. He was running out to the right, flings it with his left about 30 yards, maybe 40 since it went to the back of the end zone.
Yeah. And that was under pressure as well. So there's going to be holding on the offense.
Well,
so they're going to push back some more. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 15 for the Cardinals. And they're going backwards the past couple plays. They're under 7 minutes now in the first half. It is 29-15 your score here from Bogus Stadium. The Cardinals ahead of the Diamondbacks. And they're doing their best to extend the lead. Galvan now in the shotgun formation. Got a tight bunch up here with a... He's going to roll out to the left now. Going to look downfield. Throws it back. That's number 1. That's Castellanos. Castellanos broke a big one earlier. Spins down on the 5-yard line. He's to the corner of the end zone. That is a touchdown. Cardinals. Castellanos with a big spin. Getting to the sideline. Nobody could catch him. And the Cardinals capitalized after 2 penalties. They take it in for a 40-yard touchdown, Matthew.
What a move and what a play. They called Galvan to go left. Threw it back into Castellanos. He came in, spun in between 2 defenders, stayed on his feet, and took off to the corner of the left side. And he got there.
I tell you what, that touchdown earlier was, about 60-yard touchdown. I think that he ran off the side a little bit over 50.
Late 50s?
Late 50, and just did a great job there. Just that explosiveness, that speed. You know, you can interchange Castellanos, and you can put him in Joe Reyna's uniform, and they look like the same profile player, right? And they got the same build, and they've got very similar speed. Now, I'm sure they would argue with you who's faster, but number 6 and number 1 are quite a tandem down there, and tonight they are showing it off for the people here at Bogus Stadium. What a run there by Castellanos. That spin was epic right there, Matthew. Broke him free. Touchdown, 36-15.
Looking for a new garage door or just need repairs? Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the overhead door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original overhead door.
Overhead Door of South Texas. Look for the red ribbon, 956-787-DOOR.
Looking for a special style and a perfect outfit for any day, any place? Then walk through the doors at Quell Boutique and see a variety that takes you back in time right into the best of today. 112 East Jackson Street is home to a unique store loaded with an assortment of just about anything you can imagine. Clothes, accessories, and service with a smile. Quell Boutique and shop downtown Harlingen.
Most of them been going out of bounds tonight.
Yeah, and it turns out it came out to about the same spot that it would have been had it gone out of bounds. But it is the first one we've seen. And so now it's still 36-15, and there's 6.5 minutes left to go in the half. And so they're going to come out now. We'll see who they come out with. Who do you think they're going to come out with? Marburger?
Oh, man, I see Marburger. I see Marburger coming out. No, is that Marburger? Nope. They're coming out with Rosales. So, no, they are. Both of them are on the field. Matthew, check that out. I was right both times. It's just they're both back there now. And they're both in the backfield, too. So they're going to go with number 12. That's Marburger. Number 8, Jacob Rosales. But Marburger will be in quarterback position. Rosales is in the running back position. So two guys that can sling the ball side by side. They're going to send Rosales out in the flats. Marburger lets his fly. Nobody in the area where that pass went. And here we go, 2 flags on the field.
And, you know, I don't really know what happened. As soon as they snapped the ball, 2 Cardinal defensive linemen just came out of the right side of the line. And immediately, and I think there was miscommunication since there were 2 men downfield. That's the call. 2 offensive linemen were downfield.
Right.
And you can't do that on a pass play, only on run plays. So I think there was miscommunication, and that's why they missed their blocks and their assignment.
I think what was happening, there was supposed to be a screen. And so, you know, as an offensive lineman, you get out right into the flat. The pass is supposed to be delivered to that running back or receiver, and then you get up and you lead block. Well, the ball didn't go to that running back under receiver. So with that, you got 2 offensive linemen looking to lead block. You're too far downfield now at this time. So Marburger he chucks it to Rosales. Quarterback to quarterback, Matthew. And about a 3-yard pickup there for the Pioneer Diamondbacks.
Yeah, I think Rosales is that player where it's like, I can put you anywhere I need to, you know? I mean, the Cardinals have had that every now and then. They have the wildcat quarterback that they like to run, and he can be put anywhere, kind of like Galvan was last year at the beginning. Sometimes they stuck him at running back, and you were like, wait, who's that at quarterback, you know? And that's what they're doing here, Pioneer is.
So here we go, Marburger again with Rosales in the backfield. Shotgun forward receivers, 2 left, 2 right. He's going to take the snap, looks to his right, wants to go downfield. He lets it fly. Number 14 in and out of his hands. He got a big one earlier. That's Luke Padilla. Incomplete, 3rd down, and about 12 coming up for the Diamondbacks.
Yeah, the throw was a little low. It hit him in the thigh. It was catchable, and it just slipped out of his hand, slipped off his body, and went down.
Really interesting. I want to know the thought process behind, you know, having Marburger and Rosales. And as I'm looking down the field, it seems like the coach is sending the play into Rosales. Rosales is the one looking to the sideline, and then he comes in right next to Marburger, gives him the play. So really interesting dynamic going on right now. But Pioneer's trying to figure something out. First game of the season, this is where you try some stuff out, you know, pre-district. Try to find out what works. Marburger being chased out of the pocket. He's going to tuck this one. Big hit coming from behind. He was chased down, and he was tackled hard. Gained about 5 yards on that little scamper, but that's going to be a 4th down for the Pioneer Diamondbacks.
And Damian Leha came from the right side of the line. He broke his tackle. He saw Marburger running out left and just didn't give up on the play. He went after him. Marburger tried to make a move on the corner, and then he got hit from behind by Leha.
Eddie Marburger. Now he's going to go quarterback to punter. And back to receive for the Cardinals. Trying to get that number there, Matthew. Can you see that from your angle? And we're going to have a flag on the play. This is going against the Cardinals. That should be offsides. So that will give Pioneer full. Wow, what a muffed punt here. He's in the end zone now, folks. He's going to be scrambling to get out of there down to the 10-yard line. That was scary right there for Cardinal fans.
Oh, yeah. Luckily, the ball bounced back towards him instead of out of the end zone. That would have been a safety. And that was Donnie Sedna, I think, number 15.
So, is illegal formation.
Don't worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
And it kept going behind him another 20 yards. So they're going to have him repunt it deeper and try to get better field position out of this one.
Yeah, I think it's going to come out to around the 30. And now they're going to have two returners. Serna on the left, who just had that muffed punt, and Reyna here on the right.
Joe Reyna, kick it away from him if you're the Diamondbacks. For Harlingen fans, you're going to say, kick it to him, please.
Yeah.
He's a dynamic, lightning in a bottle type player.
Looking from the punter's point of view, you already know the coach is saying, go right.
Go right.
Go
Kick
right. I don't care if it goes out of bounds. Go right.
That's right. Joe Reyna is back to return. It's good to see him on the field again. He went down early last year, and he missed the rest of the season. That was a big loss. Oh, Marburg is going to tuck this. He's running this one, folks. He's going to have enough for a first down. How in the world? I don't know. But he just did it, folks. He ran for about 20 yards. You know, they went with that two-returner, Matthew. So what that did was it sucked the players backwards. They're going to try to set up to get Joe Reyna a home run probably. Took their eyes off Marburger, and he ran that one for 20 yards. First down, Pioneer.
That was either a really good play call or really good instinct by Marburger. It looked like he grabbed it, and he looked downfield, and either it was designed or not. I don't know for sure, but if it wasn't, he looked downfield. He saw everyone going back, and he was like, well, this right side's open, so I'm going to take it out.
Wide open.
Try to get the first down.
Wide open, and like you said, if that was instinct, great call there by Marburger. Marburger, sophomore quarterback, punter extraordinaire. Here we go. Pass number 4, caught. First down, about a 14-yard pickup, and that is out to Roel Cajero, and great pickup there for Pioneer.
Yeah, two Cardinals in the zone of the quarterback, and he just looked over them, threw the ball, threw a strike right at the first down marker.
1st and 10 now for Pioneer. Marburger handoff, running back up the middle. Garcia hit at the line of scrimmage, and he pushes away forward for about 2 yards.
And this is the type of offense we saw earlier, the quick no huddle. Let's get a play call in. Let's push the defense. Let's make them tired. And now it's just Marburger in the backfield.
2nd and 9 coming up. Joe Garcia getting the carries this drive. Marburger steps up, passes, fires a bullet there. Number 10 catches it. He's out of bounds. Diego Perez short of the first down marker.
Yeah, Perez stepped out just 1 yard short of the first down. It was instinct, and he was just short. Now they need 1 yard.
3rd down and 1 coming up. Again, number 31, that is Joe Garcia, the senior running back in the backfield. He's going to go out to the flats. He'll get the pass. He catches it 30, 25, 24, down to the 22-yard line. Enough for first down and more. Good pickup there for number 31, Garcia.
And Garcia had the ball, and they ran out to the flat. There was a blitz coming in on that left side. And as soon as he looked back, the ball was in the air. The ball was already in the air. He looked back. He made a nice adjustment, got the ball, got the catch.
Marburger being flushed from the pocket now. He's got 4 jerseys on him. A couple of flags on the field. Connects with his wide receiver somehow downfield.
I predict a holding or blocking in the back since he was out of the pocket. That's usually what happens when the flag is in the backfield. But that was a very impressive throw, running to the right, throwing it back left, 20 yards, right in the numbers.
So be holding against the Pioneer Diamondbacks. That's going to push them back. And that progress that they've been making, you know, this drive has been important for them as to try to get back some momentum. Down 36-15 with 3:30 left to go in the first half. The Pioneer Diamondbacks trying to get back into this game, stay within striking range, right? That's what Diamondbacks do. They strike, right? So you got to stay within striking range right now. If you're the Diamondbacks, go to halftime and try to come up with something defensively to stop the Cardinals. You go rolling to his left. Marburger, plenty of time, looking poised. Back out to his right, lets it fly downfield. Has a receiver in the end zone. He just misses that, folks. Incomplete pass. Wow.
And Marburger ran out left, felt the pressure, went back, cut back right, had a man in the end zone, flung it on the run over the defenders. The receiver, it was just to his left. He had to try to adjust midair, and it was just off the fingertips. And so big play almost happened right there. Almost a big change.
Impressive. You know, I've been talking a lot about Galvan on the Cardinal side of the ball, how impressive he looks as a junior quarterback. And I'm going to tell you what, Marburger as a sophomore quarterback, he looks impressive, poised, ready. And so really good quarterback play here on both sides of the ball tonight. This is good football. Marburger now in the shotgun formation, and it's going to be a flag. I think that'll be false start on the Diamondbacks.
Yeah, like you said about Marburger, he's a sophomore, and he really looks ready to be under the lights. Really looks ready to be in the game, in-game speed. Made nice throws, nice reads, and he's really good at the improv. You know, he's running out of the pocket, has to step in, make a tight throw, and he does it. He made the touchdown over here. That was impressive. The throw to his left, running right, that got called back, and then this throw to the end zone. Those were all really impressive throws to me.
Here we go. Looking downfield is Marburger. Flush from the pocket now. Rolls to his left. Lets it fly. Receiver trying to make an adjustment there. He just threw it behind him. He should have thrown inside shoulder, throws outside shoulder. Just 2 foot off, right? 2 feet off of that target. And he had some space there, but couldn't make that adjustment. Incomplete pass.
And he really threw a strike.
Yep.
You know, maybe if he added a little more touch, because there wasn't really a defender in there.
Right.
But if he had a little more touch, it would have been a little more time for the receiver to make an adjustment. But like you said, just 2 feet off. Outside shoulder to inside shoulder, and there could have been a catch made.
Big pickup there. Okay, they're down now. 25, 3:03 left to go in the first half. Diamondbacks down 36-15. Marburger wants to pass. Here comes the pressure. He's running for his life, folks. He's going to be... No, he eludes a sack. And he's free somehow. He lets it fly downfield. Finds a receiver. Scramble drill. Out to the 40, down to the 34-yard line. He'll gain 5 yards. Folks, he was pushed back, what, 20 yards, Matthew?
Yeah, it looked like it was about 20 yards.
Wow.
And that's that skill that I was talking about, that unteachable skill, that unteachable instinct where the pressure's on. I got to find a way to get this ball to one of my playmakers and see if they can do something with it.
So he scrambles 20 yards backwards, and then he throws the ball 25 yards forward. And so they end up with a 5-yard gain on that one. It's a 4th down and 20 to go now for the Diamondbacks. And Marburger, again, quarterback / punter. It looks like he's staying in. They're going to go for this. No, he's going to do a quick punt. There it is. Quick punt, trying to pin it in the corner. And that's a nice-looking little punt there. And they're going to pin the Cardinals down about the 4-yard line, Matthew. Great punt there by Marburger.
Hey, I mean, if you have that good of an arm,
he did it. That was good.
Hey, they put it in the corner. 4-yard. That's the coffin corner. I bet you they work on that a lot.
Yep.
And so now, Cardinals.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Xavier. This is Sarge, and we're the owners of King Cuts Barbershop, and this is the King Cuts crew. Welcome to King Cuts!
We specialize in all kinds of men's cuts and hair designs. Keep yourself groomed. We'll take care of the rest. King Cuts, where fresh cuts are served daily.
The Harlingen downtown.
Have to go in the first half. And guess who they go to? On the outside, that's Joe Reyna. He's going to take it from the 4-yard line, and he's still pumping his legs out to the 22-yard line. That's some space now. You got some room to work with. Joe Reyna, impressive tonight, folks.
I could have sworn there were 5 guys there.
Wow.
And then it turned out to just be 1.
Here we go. They're back on it again. Fake pitch, and he's going to keep it. Galvan up the middle of the field, though. Gains about 3 yards, tucks it.
Hey, he was going to make the pitch, and he saw the defender right in the running back's area, and he could have easily picked it off, so he just decided to keep it, which was good instinct. Look to his offside, and then saw another defender and just tried to cut upfield and make as many yards as possible.
Here we go, 2nd down and 7 now for the Cardinals. Clock is running down to 1:15 now. They're up 36-15. Galvan rolling to his left, and he's got, that's Reyna. He was open downfield. He just took a while with that football. The safety gave the safety enough time to come over and get on coverage. But Reyna, about a split second faster than that, he would have been gone if he would have caught that.
Yeah, Galvan, he held that, I'd say, a little too long, and the defender got to his legs before he could make the throw, and so it was all arm, and he just overshot it. He just overthought the throw, and he overshot the receiver. Thankfully, it didn't end up in the safety's hands.
Here we go now, 3rd down and 7 coming up for the Cardinals with 1:05 remaining in the first half. Calvan takes a snap, rolls to his left, throws back to his right. That's Castellanos. And it's going to be I think that's a holding on the outside there, Matthew. He's taking it past the 50, the 45. But I believe this is coming back. What an outstanding pass, catch, and run. But I think this is going to be holding back at the 25.
And that's the exact same play they called for the touchdown. Galvan goes left. They set up designated screen right. He stops, looks back, makes the throw, and lets Castellanos do it with his legs. Too bad it's coming back on a hold.
Had an offensive lineman on the side. I didn't get the number, but it looks pretty clear to me from up here in the booth that he did hold that defensive back, and that's what really sprung Castellanos, was that hold there. So it seemed like a pretty obvious call. The Cardinals are going to have to march it back, ball on the 15-yard line now, and going to get a chance here with 54 seconds to do something. But 3rd and 17, really at this point, you want to protect the football. You do not want to get pinned back further and then risk having to punt out of your own end zone. Calvan going to hand it off up the middle. Safe play here. Barry up the middle, gain of about a yard before he's tackled.
Yeah, they're just trying to run out the clock. Let's see if the Diamondbacks call out their last timeout and try to... Yep, Diamondbacks are going to call their last timeout, and they're going to try to make a drive out of these next 44 seconds. And so, let's see what they can do. 44 seconds left. We're going to
This is an invitation for you to visit and experience a friendly environment with a taste of local business and a variety of shopping, dining, and entertainment throughout the year. Vintage shops loaded with collectibles from the past, dining that caters to all, boutiques, quilting, salons, live entertainment, and don't forget about market days on the first Saturday of each month on Jackson Street, and Art Night the last Friday of the month. It's the Harlingen Downtown District, and the invitation is for you. Shop downtown Harlingen today.
Cardinal fans definitely fanatic.
Dedication.
Yeah, that's dedication right there. And I know the Pioneer fans looking across, and they traveled well. You Sharyland Pioneer fans, usually we don't see a crowd quite that big, and so good on you all for traveling and making the time to come out here and support these awesome kids. There you go, punt, and it's going to go out of bounds immediately about the 46, and yet another flag there about the 12-yard line.
I think they jumped. I think Pioneer jumped, and it was an offsides call. That's what I'm predicting. I saw a nice jump before the snap.
Well, if it is, it's 4th and 16, so really it's going to net you 5 yards. You're still 4th and 11, so we're probably still looking at a punt here for the Cardinals.
Would they do a runoff?
No.
Oh.
Illegal formation on the Cardinals.
Well, I was wrong again. Yeah, I should have stopped predicting.
You know what? It's all right, though, man. We're just trying to fill the time here, and it makes it fun for those who are listening because it keeps them on their feet. So
hey, it's the first week. I'm rusty. It happens.
That's all right. So it's going to go against the Cardinals, push them even further back. So this is what I was talking about that they wanted to try to avoid. It was now the punter is going to be right backed up on the goal line. And this is a scary situation for punters, for the Cardinals. So we're going to see if the Pioneer Diamondbacks are going to pin their ears back and come hard on this one. And here's a snap. It's a little bit high, but he fields it. He gets it. He just gets it off. But what a roll on this one. It's all the way down to the Pioneer 35-yard line. He'll pick it up there, bring it out to the 40. But from the goal line out to the 40, 60 yards net on that kick, excellent job.
I'd say there was a little bit of luck in that play. The snap was high. He got it. There were about 3 Pioneer players there ready to block it, and he just kicked what looked like a bullet across all the way, bounced at like the 45, and rolled all the way out to the 35.
Yep.
And so I'd say there's a little bit of luck there. Nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all. Here we go now. 1st down and 10 for Pioneer. 25 seconds. So you wonder they just take this, kneel it, go into halftime, down 36-15 here to the Cardinals. Try to come up with a game plan in the second half that really focuses on defense. No Marburger, they're going to give him a chance to let it fly downfield, being chased out of the pocket, and he just kind of spikes it into the ground there. Just being safe with the football. And 2nd down coming up for the Pioneer Diamondbacks.
Hey, what I really think happened was he had it at the 40, trying to make something happen. So he sees a man there, but he knows if he throws a completion, they have no timeouts, that there would be nothing to happen. So threw it to the ground, hoping his receiver wouldn't get it, but that there was one in the area, so no foul was called for intentional grounding.
Smart play. 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Diamondbacks now. Going to haul it out there to his running back. That's a quarterback, slash running back slash receiver, Rosales. It looks like he's going to have first down and gets out of bounds with 9 seconds left.
Yeah? And quarterback slash everything?
Yeah, he does it all.
It's impressive. I don't want a player like that. Now they're at the 48-yard line. Now they have a chance to
He can sling it. He can throw it to the end zone from here. So Marburger, he's got number 8 on the outside, right? He's a big receiver. I think he's going to just haul this one to the end zone. He goes, he's jumping around. He wants to let this one fly. Here it goes down to the end zone. And this will be almost intercepted by the Cardinals, but time will expire. And that is the first half, folks. 36-15 is your score here from Boga Stadium. Is Harlingen Cardinals well ahead of Sharyland Pioneer Diamondbacks hosting the team from the other side of the valley. And we've had a good first half, Matthew. You start off fast, slowed down, and then really the second quarter has been all about the Cardinals. They really came back. Yes, the one score by the Diamondbacks off of a really weird drive with lots of penalties, but the Cardinals have really dominated this second half of the first half and really started to stretch that lead now.
Yeah, it started off really fast, back-to-back scores, and then it slowed down, and then the Cardinals picked it back up on offense, and the Diamondbacks really couldn't find anything going. We'll see if anything changes in the second half. Any adjustments are made.
Looking for a great place for a meal to start your day or a lunch plate that will be made just for you? Then stop by 210 West Jackson Street in Harlingen and enjoy El Sombrero Restaurant. Great food prepared 7 days a week and delivered with a smile. El Sombrero brings the taste of authentic food in an atmosphere that is sure to bring you back for more. El Sombrero Restaurant, 210 West Jackson Street, is a must-stop when you shop downtown Harlingen. Southern Beauty Spa and Salon is a perfect stop when looking for a full-service salon. Located in downtown Harlingen at 207 West Jackson Street, Southern Beauty offers full body waxing, spray tans, makeup, massage, and more. Specializing in hair care and offering haircuts, highlights as well. Need nails done? Southern Beauty Spa and Salon is ready for manicures, pedicures, shellac, and solar. A Brazilian blowout certified salon is Southern Beauty Spa and Salon, downtown Harlingen, Texas. Fans, if you're looking for that special something that has anything to do with your favorite teams, then Sports Fans on 111 East Jackson in Harlingen is the stop to make. Fully licensed pro and college team collectibles and an assortment that grows each and every day. Check out the Facebook updates at Sports Fans. Open Tuesday through Friday, 11 to 6, and Saturday, 7 to 5 at 111 East Jackson, or call ahead at 956 Sports Fans.
Memories, antique source antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Marcos Acosta, accompanied by Miguel Acosta and Elsa Arriaga. Cameron Anderson, accompanied by Julia Anderson.
A-Plus Uniforms has just what you need for a professional look with quality and a personal touch that will take care of what you need. A uniform is a tool of many professionals, and at A-Plus they have the variety of choices to set you in motion today. All at an affordable cost and a convenience of a local business. 109 North 3rd Street is A-Plus Uniforms when you shop downtown Harlingen.
Head to downtown Harlingen for great food, shopping, fitness, and fun. Welcome to Coletti's. Take a break for a quick lunch with handmade burgers, pastas, salads, sandwiches, and pizza. After a long day, have dinner with us where we have over 20 new menu items. Join us for Margarita Fridays and live music Fridays and Saturdays on the patio. Make any day memorable at Coletti's. Visit colettis.net. Downtown Harlingen. It's where you belong.
I opened Alex Restaurant with the intention to give people in Brownsville and those who visit us a very unique experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people a personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alex Restaurant, what we work for is searching for different pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, trying to make this a different experience. The people to find treasures here in their own valley. It's a pleasure to welcome everybody and making them a part of our family. We invite you to discover Brownsville. You can't miss it. Flowers by Jesse on 208 Flowers in Harlingen, you for any occasion. Bridal showers, quinceañera, and fresh flowers each possible special flower or day. Call 916 425 Friday 9 to 5 and Saturday 11 to Flowers by Jesse, downtown Harlingen, Texas.
To the final selection radical anyone at anywhere on one night record shop has chance to look for sound pornography and more record shop. Nothing more versatile than a homemade quilt, and at GOB Quilts on 102 South 3rd Street in Harlingen, they have everything for a quilter's dreams. Fabrics, tools, threads, and everything else needed for the smallest quilts to the most elaborate imagined. GOB Quilts is a unique source, and it's well worth a stop as you shop downtown Harlingen.
Cardinal student trainers Miranda Cruz, accompanied by Nona Cruz and Dolores. Lauren Caldwell, accompanied by Jason Caldwell. Accompanied by Sandra Cadena and Brian Cruz. Let's give a big round of applause for our student trainers. Good job. And now introducing your 2018-2019 Cardinal Senior Cheerleaders. Introducing Sarah Marie Alanis, escorted by Mother Angelica Arzola, stepfather Mario Arzola, and Father Javier Alanis. Jaden Barber, escorted by Mother Jennifer Barber and Father Joey Barber. Carly Cabrera, escorted by Kelly Cabrera and Edward Cabrera.